Throughout our lives, we sometimes find ourselves performing behaviours that are either undesired and problematic, or simply something we wish to alter. The process of changing specific behaviours is called behaviour modification. You can actually use behaviour modification strategies to change behaviours within yourself. And in this video, I'll be explaining to you the specific processes you can use to assist yourself in altering the behaviour of habitual nail biting. People often have habitual behaviours that they perform when they are bored, anxious, or for a number of other reasons. It depends on the individual. These habits can be relatively harmless, or they can be problematic. Nail biting is frequently seen amongst children and can sometimes persist into adulthood, sometimes causing negative effects such as broken skin on the fingers, negative social repercussions, or just a dissatisfaction with the appearance of your nails. Whatever the reason may be for you to want to alter the behaviour of habitual nail biting, this video will hopefully be of benefit to reducing or eliminating the occurrence of the behaviour, ideally for the long term. So, once you have decided to alter this behaviour yourself, the first step is to determine and record the level of your nail biting presently. A good idea is to take a photo of your nails. This allows you to visually record the nail condition before you begin these behaviour modification procedures that you choose and that you believe fits on yourself and the nature of your nail biting habits. It also allows you to assess the success of them later on. The next step is to monitor the nail biting occurrences over a period of time. You will want to record each time you bite your nails over the course of a day, for instance. Creating a chart is a good way to keep track of this. Make note of the time you bite your nails, what you were doing, and how you were feeling. This process can assist you in a very important step of establishing your initial level of nail biting behaviour. You can then work to develop awareness regarding this behaviour. Sometimes you may chew your nails without realising, so try to catch each instance you find yourself doing it and take note of the time and your current context. You will want to continue recording your nail biting frequency and behaviour throughout this process. This will help you to assess the success of the techniques you are using later on. So, now that you have decided that nail biting is the target behaviour you desire to change, your baseline, your current level of this habit, and take a note of what happens before and during you bite your nails, you can now move on to implementing procedures that help you to stop this habit. Now that you are more aware of your nail biting, you can then start to implement behaviour modification steps to achieve your goal. So, if you found that during the period of time you selected that you chewed your nails X amount of times, you could then set the intermediate goal of a reduction of 25% per day. The goals you set should be ambitious but not unachievable. Achieving these intermediate goals will help motivate you to continue in your habit change journey, eventuating in your ultimate goal. There are a few methods of behaviour modification that can be successful at targeting the cessation of this habit. So, one way is to target the stimulus, or environmental or inner emotional trigger that seems to precede this behaviour. For example, if you find that you're biting your nails when you are stressed or anxious, you could try targeting that feeling. If you try to be aware when you're feeling stressed, try performing some relaxation techniques instead. Do some deep breathing, taking a breath through your nose for approximately 5 seconds. Hold it in for about 3, and then breathe out for about 7 seconds. Another method you can use is the idea of competing behaviours. The idea behind this is that you find behaviours that are incompatible with your current habit, so in this instance, nail biting. So, for instance, you could chew some gum. If you find that, for example, you're biting your nails when you attend lectures, you could say, for instance, start chewing gum as soon as you take your seat. And then, when you go to chew your nails during class, you will find that you're unable to do it because you're currently chewing gum. You could also create a deterrent to this behaviour by putting some bad tasting nail polish on your fingers. Support from you socially is also very helpful in a behaviour modification program. If you have housemates, colleagues, or a partner, you could kindly ask them if they will assist you in your goal of stopping nail biting. You could ask them to encourage you along with your goals, and you'd get them to point out if they notice you biting your nails. You can also help overcome this habit by giving yourself incentives and rewards. During the implementation of the behaviour modification procedures, you can set yourself intermediate goals as well. This would depend on your level or frequency of nail biting. If you decide that, considering your initial level of this habit, that one day of no nail biting is a good intermediate goal, you could give yourself a reward if you achieve this. This can help give you more incentive to continue towards your long-term no nail biting goal. So, in essence, after you decide on the behaviour modification procedures you decide to use, you plan and then implement them for about 2 weeks, say, you can then take another photo of your nails, look back at the chart of your nail biting occurrences, and assess the difference from when you began. Thereby, you can see the effect the techniques you used had on your nail biting. If you manage to eliminate the behaviour, then congratulations. If not, don't be disheartened. Keep tracking the habit and try making alterations to the behaviour modification procedures. Eventually, you will achieve your goal, so good luck, and I hope this video helps.